the John Schlesinger Award for Excellence in Directing is presented by Cunard. Cunard is a luxury cruise line, and I can't really get to say this. This is really exciting. It's a luxury cruise line, and everyone here tonight, I feel like Ellen. Right now, honestly, everyone here in this room tonight is going to be receiving a free, all expenses paid, 2021 Caribbean Cruise information pamphlet. It's glossy, it's informative, and everyone's gonna get one. So thank you, Cunard, for your generosity. Truly a dream come true to get to say that. Anyway, to present the award, we have an Oscar winner who was named by People magazine as the most beautiful person in the world. And I get that. Because in 2017, I was featured on an internet forum called Lady Boners under the category of cute if you're into that sort of thing. Please welcome actor and activist Lupita Nyong'o.
Thank you. Get Out. Us. 3 words, 2 films, and 1 spectacular directing career. I first became familiar with Jordan Peele watching and admiring his sketch comedy show, Key and Peele. He was so talented, so funny, so cool, and I remember thinking, oh, I would kill to work with him. I didn't know at that time just how literal that wish would come true. But that came later. Jordan's directorial debut, Get Out, appeared in theaters while I was making Black Panther. Black Panther was intense and time-consuming and all-encompassing, but I still found time to go to the cinema to see the film. In fact, I went to see Get Out 5 times in 1 month. I loved it. I was fixated, one could even say obsessed. It was not only watching the film that I loved, though. It was the 4-hour conversation with the cast of Black Panther afterward, and the one with my brother over the phone in Florida, and the one with my best friend in New York. It was a cinematic experience that we could grab and take with us, and it was such a joy to discuss this piece of art with the people I love. And I was not alone. Get Out was hugely successful, earned accolade upon accolade, and had critics calling it a masterpiece. A film that thoroughly entertained as a psychological horror thriller, while at the same time sending people out of the theater talking about the dynamics of race and family and socioeconomic status. It was just a year later that my agent Hilda sent me the script for Jordan's next film, Us. Of course, I wanted to work with Jordan, so it was a yes in my head before I even read the script, but I didn't tell him that. When we talked on the phone, he kept saying, if you do this film, if we end up working together, finally I had to interject by saying, who are we kidding? Of course I want to do this film with you. Us underscores Jordan's brilliance in provoking conversations about society through the lens of horror film. In this case, about privilege and class. The underclass in the film is literally beneath us, and the battle between the two is life and death. The consummate provocateur, Jordan, is always on the hunt to find ways to make us laugh, make us think, make us squirm, and make us shriek, both on camera and off. He's so committed to the genre that during the Us promotion junket, he dressed up as Jack Nicholson's character from The Shining. In fact, some part of me hoped he would wear Jason's mask tonight, just to spook us a little, or make us giggle, or both. He's very good at doing both. Whatever Jordan is doing, I know we can all agree, it's working. Us came out and provoked us once again. In packed theaters around the world, people clutched their seats and their seatmates in fear and laughter and left the theater full of more questions than answers, more insight than fear, and more curiosity than anything. Because that's what Jordan provokes in us, a desire to feel everything more fully, the laughter and the fear and what it all might mean, and the pressing need to talk about it immediately after.
I got a call about Jordan Peele writing and directing a movie. I read the script and I thought, well, this is different. I mean, extremely different.
Come in and sit with me, please.
I think one of the brilliant things that Jordan has been able to communicate is the idea that we may not be what we seem.
I think we all had double identities in Get Out.
So how long has this been going on, this thing?
4 months.
Please, I'm so sorry.
In the film Us, and also in Get Out, there's a theme of belonging. And that is, how do you navigate through life being a person who has an intrinsic duality?
She was real.
Who? The mirror girl?
Whether it's Us or it's a sketch on Key and Peele.
Good evening, my fellow Americans.
I know that that's a thing that resonates with him. Jordan has an intrinsic duality. He is half white, he is half black.
Nice to meet you.
Jay Martell.
All right, nice to meet you.
Jerome Smith.
Come on, brother. What's up, fam? You know this.
Keith Williamson.
Nice to meet you.
What we present is not always the truth.
And Jordan wants to see the 360-degree view of a person. He is
a man who refuses to compromise his beliefs for a cheap joke. But tonight, he felt the rush of the limelight for the first time. Now, he'll have to decide what really matters to him when the laughter stops.
Yo.
I think that he broadened the horror genre in big ways, in a conscientious way, and in a societal way.
Now, I thought I already done told y'all to get off my property. So if y'all want to get crazy, we can get crazy.
Hi. If you're watching this, you're probably wondering what's going on. There's no need to worry.
Well.
Jordan going from social satirist to filmmaker was not a surprise to me whatsoever.
You love your work, and that kind of a positive attitude, quite frankly, is contagious.
It is. He continues to be a social satirist, simply in a different genre.
I think seeing what Jordan did with sketch comedy is very similar to what he did with horror films. He takes an absurd idea and then grounds it as much as possible. And in doing so, makes you uproarious with laughter or scared out of your mind.
I would say that the most similar thing between horror and comedy is using the unexpected. It's actually the same thing. It's just a scream instead of a giggle.
If you go back and watch Key and Peele and you see the stuff that he's responsible for, you see a brilliant filmmaker inside of that.
Are you getting this?
Horror and comedy are related. It's just we needed this person to be the one that coalesced the techniques to make them both work as effectively as they do.
And when something's that great, uniformly, that's the director.
Jordan, a sincere congratulations on being the recipient of the John Schlesinger Award.
Congratulations on getting out of the sketch comedy kids pool.
Congratulations.
And getting into the grand Olympic swimming pool of high-end filmmaking.
I can't think of anyone better to receive it.
I hope you still will go get delicious noodles with me in the San Gabriel Valley.